Hello, I am Danielle and this is Group 5. We're going to talk about Chapter 17, Integrate Hypothesis-Driven Development and A-B Testing into our daily work. So the main point of this is to experiment, iterate, and integrate. We gotta prepare experiments so that users may interact with the experiment and have an experience, and then after that we're going to get a feedback so that we can learn what works and what does not work, and we can implement the best solution as possible, the best possible solution. So a brief history of A/B testing. So in this chapter we're going to focus on A/B testing, and basically it starts it derives from an old version of it. I would say it comes from direct response marketing and mass marketing. It derives from these two techniques, which are very simple. Basically, the company would prepare an experiment and send this experiment to the customers, usually through email. Then the customers, once they read this email, they will be called to act, to answer back this email, and basically we're gonna have different versions of that same email. And once we have the answers back, we're going to check which version of the experiment had the best conversion rates. In the beginning, direct response marketing and mass marketing, it was something very expensive. It would cost thousands of dollars to get these experiments done, and usually due to the technology of that time, and the fact that we would have to wait a customer answer back, it usually would take weeks or months to be completed. So in the beginning, that was how the ancient version of A/B testing was done. So today we can integrate A/B testing into our feature testing. It's basically the most common used it's basically where we're going to use A/B testing the most in test moment. So basically the most frequent version of it, we're gonna see random users being sent to websites where they're gonna have one type of experience, and users will have another type, as you can see here. For example, in the A version of the app and the B version of the app, down there we have the rate conversion rates, and we can see, for example, here in that version A has a better rate conversion than version B. So the elements are arranged in a way that users have a better experience, and they will buy more, they will stay longer, and these kind of things. So we can control these variables and see what works better. So basically we can do this. We're gonna have online control experience. We're going to split tests. We can change more than one variable in each experiment. We can change color, font size, style, and see what works better. Well, then we cannot. We of course we're going to implement A/B testing in a test process, but we can also do this in design, implement, test, and deployment. So integrate A/B testing into our release. We also can see companies that deliver multiple versions of the same app or the same website, so that they can analyze customer behaviors. It goes in the same line. We're gonna have different versions of a product, and even after release, we're going to see what works best, and after that we can even improve the version that worked best. So integrating A/B testing into our feature planning. So that's basically how it happens. We're gonna have these three sentences to be completed. So the first one, we're going to put what we're going to do. So for example, we believe that by increasing the size of a picture of the picture of the hotel room, we believe that if we change this font size, if we put this button in another position, will result in a better conversion rate of the customer, in a better customer conversion rate, and this we will have the confidence to proceed. When then we're going to set the minimum conversion rate improvement that we want to see, so that we can go ahead and move ahead and do this and truly implement this and deploy in a version. So basically what we want to do, what we want to say is that making all experiments with real users and having their behaviors is a great tool in our hands to get to know what works better. This enables us to focus on features that really matter and deliver even greater products or services to users. This is the point. We don't want to waste our time in things that are not going to be useful to our customers and users. We don't want this. We don't want to invest money and time in something that is not useful. So the main point here is to focus on what really works, and we don't have to wait until we deploy something to test if it works or not. We can do this previously as we use hypothesis driven and A/B testing. Thank you so much for watching.